welcome back to my channel. I'm Lauren if you're new here, and I wanted to break down all of this crazy whirlwind of a romance between Ariana Grande and Pete Davidson. They've been all over the news lately. I know that you've heard about them. I know that you've Googled them. Maybe some of you didn't even know who Pete Davidson was before all of this, but now I'm sure that you do. So much has been happening, it's been hard to keep up, but I'm gonna try and give you the most up-to-date breakdown of what's going on. If this is your first time on my channel, hi, I'm Lauren. You should subscribe to my channel, subscribe to my vlog channel, like this video, and follow me on social media. Now, this timeline has been kind of crazy. I mean, you should see some of the detailed outlines and calendars that people online have been putting together. I'm gonna actually include a link below to this insane Twitter thread that is so detailed and actually spilled all of the tea before any other gossip news site could. It's pretty impressive in my opinion. It is so detailed, I just do not have time to go through it all, but you should definitely take a peek if you're curious. All right, let's get into the timeline. Let's start from the beginning. On May 9th, TMZ reported that Ariana Grande had broken up with her longtime boyfriend of 2 years, rapper Mac Miller. It was the very next day that Ariana Grande actually posted on her Instagram story a photo of the two of them, saying that she has mad respect for him, loves him, and that he's one of her best friends in the entire world, no matter what their relationship is to each other. Honestly, when I first saw this, I was like, wow, that's a really great breakup sentiment, to be honest with you. I know that breakups can include a lot of anger, a lot of fighting words, and I think it's really cool that Ariana Grande was so upfront with her fans about what went down. Obviously, this is her public image that she put on. We do not know what went on behind closed doors. However, some tea that was spilled behind the scenes of all of this is that Mac Miller was actually seen and photographed at a club kissing another girl well before this official breakup announcement. Now, this wasn't actually reported by many news outlets, but Twitter was ablaze with proof. Also, you have to keep in mind that when something big happens in a celebrity's life and they release a public statement to us letting us know that that happened, that the real date of when these things happened was probably days, weeks, or even months ago. Oh, hey there, Kylie Jenner and your 9-month secret. So when I talk about all of these dates in this video, keep that in mind, that the date of the official announcement was probably not the true date when this happened. Now you know. That happened on May 9th, and on May 12th, Ariana Grande was spotted at the SNL after party with a very particular cloud phone case on her phone. It looks more like a marshmallow to me, but whatever. She was photographed with that phone case that night, and then the very next day, Pete Davidson was photographed with that exact same phone case. Very, very interesting, and in my mind, not a coincidence at all. 2 days later, on May 14th, Ariana Grande posted a bunch of cloud emojis and said that she felt like she was on cloud 9. Could this cloud be some type of relationship-y inside joke? Maybe it like reminds them of each other? I don't know what it means. These are just all my guesses. Now, on May 16th, Pete Davidson in an interview said that he and his longtime girlfriend, Cassie David, are no longer together. They had split up after 2 years, and he said that he wished her well. Fun fact, Cassie David is actually Larry David's daughter. That's just kind of a funny fact. On May 17th, Pete Instagrams a photo of himself debuting his new cloud tattoo on his finger. You picking up on it yet? It was also unfortunately announced on May 17th that Mac Miller was arrested for a DUI and hit and run. He has been struggling with his inner demons for a very long time, and it sounds like at that point he's not taking the breakup very well. Very sad. It's always upsetting when someone chooses to drink and drive, endanger themselves, endanger other people. I hope that he's doing okay. Back to the social media clues. Also on May 17th, Nicki Minaj was getting really excited for her slot performing on SNL that weekend. Ariana commented on her post saying, "I love you." Then Nicki commented back, "I knew you were gonna like this. Love you, boo. Come to the show on Saturday." With a few suspicious emojis that mean more to us now than they did back then. Maybe Ariana Grande has more than one reason to go watch her perform at SNL, huh? It was on May 18th that somebody out there tweeted that they saw Ariana and Pete at a party together. Probably the SNL after party that happens every Saturday night. And somehow you crazy people on the internet were able to spot in literally a millisecond during the ending credits for SNL when they just kind of show the cast hugging on stage, talking to the performers and the host. You see Pete Davidson giving people a hug, and he's wearing a "No Tears Left to Cry" sweatshirt. How did you guys see this? This is literally on screen for like a second. Do you know how hard it was for me to get a screenshot of this? You guys are crazy, but it's clear that he was wearing her merch. And on May 20th, Ariana posted another cloud emoji on her Twitter and a few other tweets that are quite cryptic. cryptic. Now, May 20th was also the Billboard Music Awards, where they were officially spotted together for the first time. I think it was also on that day that she posted on her Instagram saying that she had added some new songs to her album very last minute, and that she was so excited to show us. Looking back on it now, I feel like she's telling us that she got really inspired by this new relationship that she's in, and she had to just like stop the album in production and create a new song, create a few new songs actually is what I hear. Sounds like the new man has inspired her to write her heart out. And it was on May 21st that People magazine revealed that Ariana Grande and Pete Davidson were casually seeing each other and that they were very happy. But after reviewing this whole timeline, it sounds like they have been dating a lot longer than we actually know about. And then after this, I feel like a lot of people don't actually know this. A few reports came out to say that Mac Miller and Ariana Grande actually broke up right after Coachella, which was in April. So it sounds like Ariana Grande has been single a lot longer than we've known about, which makes all of this crazy whirlwind relationship, things heating up quickly, make a lot more sense in my mind. I mean, a few months together and then an engagement makes more sense to me than a few weeks together and then an engagement, but you know, to each their own. I'm not judging. So all these news outlets were covering this, saying Ariana Grande, Pete Davidson, they're casually seeing each other, they're very happy. A few people were like, this is a very strange pairing, like I've never even heard of him, and she's like a huge pop star, that's an odd pairing, blah 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 blah. And then a few days later on June 9th, reports everywhere were saying that Pete Davidson popped the question and Ariana said yes and that they are officially engaged. And I feel like it was then that the world really started to obsess over these two crazy kids in love. Recently, New York City jeweler Greg Yuna spoke with E! News and he told them that Pete Davidson contacted him at the end of May and said that, look, I'm getting a ring, this is what I want, and I need you to keep it a secret. Pete Davidson reportedly spent $93,000 on this custom-made pear-shaped 3-carat diamond. And it took 2 weeks to make. So if you look at the timeline, on June 2nd, Ariana Grande was actually spotted wearing this ring on that finger at her Wango Tango performance in LA. Since the ring took about 2 weeks to make, Pete must have called the jeweler Greg Yuna around May 19th-ish in order to request the ring, which is 11 days before Ariana and Pete confirmed their engagement to the news outlets. Something that I find hilarious, pause my video for a second and look at this crazy detailed timeline that a Twitter user by the name Nicole W. Boyce made. Pretty interesting. Their engagement was announced, she's been rocking the ring, they've been all over each other's social media. On June 15th, Pete Davidson posted this adorable Instagram of the two of them with his hands lovingly over hers and showing off that gorgeous rock. He captioned it with, "You know what you'd dream it be like? It's better than that." And then Ariana commented, "So much better." They seem so in love, it's seriously adorable. Ariana recently did a Q&A on her Twitter account, and she let us know that one of the new songs that she quickly added to her album is called Pete. Oh, I'm so excited to hear that. They've been posting about their love and basically shouting it from the rooftops through social media. Pete has gotten about 3 tattoos that reference to Ariana Grande. My favorite one is the bunny mask that he got behind the ear. I think that was really cute. And by the way, he also got his huge tattoo that was on his arm of his ex-girlfriend Cassie covered up pretty quickly. Now that things have been officially confirmed, what came out this week? They've moved in together. I assume they moved into an apartment somewhere in New York so that Pete can go to work every week at Saturday Night Live. The other day, Ariana posted this picture of SpongeBob SquarePants and the caption saying, "Us in our new apartment with no furniture, 1 speaker, and red vines." That kind of tipped us all off onto there, but it was when she was spotted rug shopping with Pete Davidson and shopping for furniture that we're all really like, okay, wow, they really did this. They really got an apartment together. Ariana was even tweeting some of her fans saying that the apartment was progressing and that adulting is lit. Basically, these guys are the cutest, most talked about couple out there right now. I seriously wish them all the best, and I really hope that they take this engagement very slow and really enjoy each other, as opposed to getting married right away. Now, these are all just my opinions, but I feel like when you really fall in love, that honeymoon phase lasts for about 8 months to a year. In the first 8 months, before that, it's all lovey-dovey, you're obsessed with each other, you can't get enough of each other, and you you think that things are so perfect and that how could they ever change? Trust me, wait for that 8 months to a year mark. But then again, since they're moving in together, it is kind of a sped up version of a regular relationship, wouldn't you say? And not to say that this is how it is for all people. I've had a good handful of pretty serious relationships in my lifetime, and that to me has been accurate about the 8-month mark thing. But you know, everybody's different. In my opinion, a relationship is only as strong at its weakest point. You have to learn how to argue with each other and still be okay. You've got to learn how to fight with each other and have it be constructive, or else the relationship could fall apart and crumble. It's how you deal with your differences that make all the difference. Oh my god, okay. Sorry to get all therapist-y on you. Sorry to get all therapist-y on you, but it's true. I've loved watching them be all over each other on their social medias, commenting really supportive things with each other. It's just a lot of fun to watch. I feel invested in their relationship now. I bet a lot of you Arianators out there feel invested in this new relationship too. If you are, you should go to Instagram and follow this account. I think it's called Pete and Ariana, and it basically posts every single update that these two do with each other, whether it's Snapchat, Instagram story, Snapchat story. It posts everything and anything to do with their relationship. So go follow that account if you want to keep up to date with it. I will also continue to update you on it as things progress with them. And I really do love them together. I wish them all the best in their engagement and this new adventure of living together. And I love watching people be in love, so I'm really excited. I'm stoked for Ariana's new album to come out. I'm stoked to hear these new songs. Maybe I'll do some decoding of those songs. That could be really fun. I'm very excited for Ariana Grande and them to be together. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy this video, please make sure you leave it a like and subscribe to my channel, and I will catch you guys next time. Bye!